Benny, boy.
Yes, sir. Sorry, man. I ain't got the Lakers joint, man. My bad, but I want to show mine some love.
I don't got
My boy got
Lakers
Luka in the background.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
he is.
I feel that.
We starting early, huh?
Oh, man.
With that being said, welcome to episode 5 of Any Given Sundaze.
Yes, sir.
5 in a row. Playoffs have started.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
call it a
excited.
comeback. We've been there for years.
Yeah, all that good shit. But that nigga Luka yesterday, that white boy Luka yesterday.
Man, look, give him some respect.
Shout out,
No.
Trash.
That
Shout out,
bitch ass white boy.
Special. That boy was amazing.
That white boy bad, man.
The Mavs tied the series yesterday
That
too.
boy bad.
I personally believe the Mavs should be up 3-1, but everybody got their it's 2-2 at the end of the day. So they got to go out
2-2.
and they got to win 2 more games. Let me just tell me how y'all feel about this series so far.
I'll run off real quick, man. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Let me tell you something. Never in my wildest dreams did I think Mike and Scotty be tied 2 games with foreigners. What we talking about, bruh? They were supposed to see these. No offense, calling foreigners, but
Hey, wait, Lee. You got tell the people who is Mike.
Who's Mike and Scotty? Yeah,
man, look, I ain't gonna lie. They was damn talking about an argument about who was Mike, but whatever. Kawhi and Paul George. What was telling me? Paul George supposed to be DPOY MVP last year.
I'm
I'm chilling. Whatever. Because we've seen it before, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. People with me being a James Harden fan, people can say the same thing about James Harden. What I say about this, bro, not as a second option. Literally all they need you to do is score, bro. Score and play. You ain't got to guard the best player. Just guard Seth Curry. Seth Curry was finding him on screens like, oh, this my defender. Let me go ahead and go to the cup real quick. Let me get an and one. Like, this the shooter. This the shooter. Like, no.
Let's not disrespect Seth like that. Seth can ball now.
I'm not.
Professional scores. That whole team. I guess.
Trey Burke took Kawhi to the cup. You see that?
Trey Burke was out this league a couple months ago, but I'm chilling.
Do you
he dropped 30,
what
right?
I'm saying, bro.
It was close.
I hear what you're saying, Nick.
It felt like 30. Oh God.
I hear exactly what you're saying. But these literally players that was literally having a hard time finding their time in the league, bro.
I feel that, Lee.
And Paul George out here making it's 4 years, $152 million. He lucky he wasn't on that screen, Reggie Jackson, because that would have been another meme with him getting cooked on the 3 step back. Like, I don't understand it, bro. At some point, you gotta stop being Hollywood.
Too, though. That's crazy.
You gotta stop being Hollywood, bro, and you gotta perform. Like, mother's been reading the tea leaves all in the news. Where's Patrick Beverly at? Doc Rivers ain't been coaching. He got Reggie Jackson in 4th quarter. Come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna end it with this, bro.
Yeah, take him out, man.
They was talking. Stephen A. was talking about how Doc Rivers was supposed to be like a motivator. I don't need my coach at the end of the game come back telling me that I ain't showing no emotional. I'm being emotional out here.
You emotionally weak is what he said.
You feel me, bro? Literally,
it's the playoffs, man.
It ain't like we getting blown out. We just he gamed us. All right, if that's my coach, I'm gonna all right, he gamed us. Whatever, we need to play harder. Saying we not emotionally in. You can tell Paul George that, and whatever y'all have is whatever. Because Paul George is really. I'm talking about it's not no crowd out here. I almost punched him through my TV, bro. Because what you get cooked by? You're literally getting cooked by. No offense, a crack like not a white man. I'm sorry, a white man like. Nah,
that white man bad.
Nah,
we ain't gonna put that on that white man. That white boy bad.
Before just a small point. Just a small point. How do y'all feel about Montrezl doing that? Calling him.
Well, I feel like
I ain't mad at it.
Everybody got different opinions, so I want to know how because we not professional, we not in the league. Like how do the normal fan felt like looking at that? Him say that.
I feel like the normal fan. Matter of fact, you go, Jim.
Well, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, with his situation, you know what I'm saying, losing the person that raised you, I will give him a pass because, you know, it was a heated moment, it's playoffs, he just came back, grandma just died, so at the moment, I wasn't thinking like that. I was like, dang, bro, chill, like, you ain't got to go too hard like that, bro, like, you got more games to come, y'all up, chill. But then when I went back to, like, thinking about, like, this man just came back from her funeral, you know what I'm saying, and got to go to a heated game, you know what I'm saying, a lot of guys not performing, who knows what they saying, huddle. You know what I'm saying? Doc could be just saying, you know what I'm saying, y'all not playing well, so the coach can be on you and all that stuff. So a lot could be going on in his head. So, you know, that quick pass, he did apologize. Let's go ahead and say that he did apologize in that game. So I gave him a little pass, but, you know what I'm saying, you got to be able to hold down your demons. So I give him a little pass.
I think the average fan was probably, when they seen it, they was probably extremely offended. Because, I mean, most fans in the NBA probably, I mean, it's probably white, I would guess. I would say over 50% probably be white just from the numbers in the U.S. and around the world. So they see that, they like, what the hell is going, like, what is this dude doing? I think white boy in general, I think that's the way that if you basically playing on a basketball court, that's basically how a black person would refer to a white person. Like how a black person, if you got a foul mouth, you gonna call a black person a nigga, and you gonna call a white person a white boy. Like that's just how you gonna talk.
Yeah.
And especially in the heat of the moment, I could see him saying that. I think like what Kenny Smith said, that is something that ideally it get like people stop talking crazy to people like that on the court. Like you should be like, bitch ass nigga, bitch ass white boy. Like you shouldn't be like you shouldn't be calling people out their name on the court. Like you shouldn't be doing that.
You shouldn't.
But in the heat of the moment, people say some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I think everybody ever played on some type of competitive level, and we have all said or heard things said to us that is offensive.
Yes, sir.
Whether or not it's
disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful in one way or another. So in the heat of the moment, stuff happened. It's nice that he went to apologize. And I think I wish the cameras didn't even catch it, because I don't think Montrez did that just for the camera. He did that just because that's just the type of guy he is. And I appreciate people like that. If they feel like they did something wrong, they're gonna own up to it and they're gonna say they sorry. So I think overall it's like what Jim said. I mean, grand scheme, this ain't that big of a deal.
I like Shaq's view on it the most. He didn't, you know, I don't think he said it the right way because, you know, they ended up arguing. And you shouldn't argue because what he was saying was facts. Like, when we on the court, that's a whole different rule set. This ain't
that's a different side of you. That's a whole different side of you.
This ain't nothing like that. So, like, that's what, like, niggas like Seth Curry, when he scored on Paul George yesterday, called him a bitch-ass nigga. That's not going to be talked about whatsoever on television. Nobody's going to say nothing about that. It's like, it just depends on like how they call him on camera and Luka a white boy. So, you know, like everybody made sure they're like, okay, they need to handle this, because if Luka would have did that, then it would have been different. But like, Luka can't do that, period. No white dude can do that. You can't call me that nowhere, you know, like, but we can call each other that because we are the same type of people, like we same race. So that's why I was like,
ooh, that hairline.
I was agreeing with Shaq mostly because like it's different rules on that court.
Yeah.
And I agree with that for sure.
With us being in the bubble, no fans, so you catch everything.
I gotta hype myself up. I gotta say crazy stuff. I'm in a different mindset.
It's different, bro. I ain't seen my family in 2 months.
Trez, like he out of shape. He's not back yet.
Yeah,
so
he
like
trying to get himself right.
His best capability, he gonna be
exactly.
And if we being honest, he a tough guy. Like, not trying to say like he like a fake tough guy. Something like he a tough guy. Like he really, you feel me? So like
he got edge.
So like Luka had to earn that. You feel me? Like, you're not gonna call him that again like that. Like, unless something crazy happens, you're not gonna hit him with that. You feel me? On some, this, you feel me? BS or whatever. But I don't know, man. I just feel like he just had to earn that. That was just bro. Like, literally, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Take the respect. I ain't gonna cap. Bro came and found you, shook up after the game. You feel me, bro? My fault. You know, one of that. You know, just letting you know what's going on during the game. Like, I'm like that, but you like that too, I guess. So let's make it stop. But yeah.
I'm like that, but you like that too, I guess.
I don't want to get too far, because I want to stay with the Clippers because I've been telling Nick this for years. When Doc was coaching Chris Paul and Blake and all of them, I've been telling this man Nick this for years. How can you possibly tell me Doc Rivers a great coach? How can you possibly tell me that because he got one championship? One championship. And he damn it, man. If Kobe,
one championship, two
Kobe had
finals
a bad
appearances.
run that year. He got one championship, 2 finals appearances. He coached T-Mac in his prime.
He was the Orlando coach?
I don't think nobody talk about that enough. He coached that Orlando Magic team, and they never made it out the first round in 4 years. He coached that Chris Paul team, never made it to the Western Conference Finals. And that Chris Paul team was supposed to at least get to a finals.
That probably was nasty.
JJ Redick and all them. Nah, man. I don't know if Doc Rivers can coach this team to a championship because Paul George needs somebody that's not gonna make excuses for him. And I think that's what Doc doing. They all know, they keep saying he's just gonna get over it. He gonna be good the next game. He gonna be because after game 3, he had made his last shot, and they was like, Doc was like, yeah, that's probably gonna translate to the next game. He probably gonna have a great game. Nah.
You also might be saying that just for the cameras though. In private, he might be talking crazy to him.
I feel like he not get cut. If the way Paul George is playing, you have to take him out. Yeah. You got to pull him to let him know he's not playing.
Who you going to put in, though? Because people talk about the Clippers' depth. But who you going to put in?
Somebody that's going to take the shot. JaMychal Green. I ain't going to lie. You could you can put in a whole – I ain't going to lie. Reggie Jackson will take the shot. Paul George out there scared to shoot, and that's a problem. You can't you can't go from saying you want to be a superstar, you want to be considered as an MVP, and then when the pressure, this is only the first round. This ain't even the most pressure they gonna face.
Right.
If you can't face the pressure going against Luka, this is his first time in the playoffs. He's dominating y'all.
Dominating.
If you're not if you the great defender that you keep saying you is, that everybody keep telling me that Paul George is, you don't even have to score. Just tell yourself, I'm gonna stop Luka tonight. Yep. I'm gonna make it hard for Luka tonight. I don't gotta get no points. I can get 9 points. I'm gonna stop Luka tonight. You can't let Steph Curry drop 20. Tim Hardaway blow past you. Every time Luka switch on you, he score. That's crazy. It gotta be mental. That's all I'm saying. It ain't physical. It's mental with Paul George. He gotta do that shit.
I'm gonna say something, man. It's really cause bro don't got respect for the game. I got y'all. What? He reading them tea leaves. If you listen to his post game, and I don't even listen to guys post game, bro. Dude, I had to check it in because it's I not trying to be that guy. I had to look bro in his eyes and see what he was talking about. Mm-hmm. And that man sat there and told me it's not the defenders. They're not even great defenders. You going 2 for 7 every game. What you saying? You had 7 points in the first quarter. Jeez. Maybe they not great defenders, but you ended with 9. So either they great defenders or you not.
And that was a slip. He wasn't even supposed to get 9. That was a wide open layup. I remember that. He wasn't supposed to get that.
He elbowed Tim Hardaway in the face to get to the paint. They ain't called nothing. He literally, let me tell you something. He thought that was going to get him going. The next play, he came down. Smoked the layup. Smoked the layup. I'm like, get him out the game. If he ain't, bro, look. If he ain't, I ain't even really mad at Ray. Ray Jackson been the call. I ain't even mad at him, bro. He made the corner 3. He made the corner 3 to get y'all in the game. Keep him out there, whatever. Why ain't Paul George? Why isn't Micah Scotty going to find this dude? Why ain't somebody going to punch this man? It's literally 3 seconds left in the clock, bro. So whatever he does with the ball, even if he catches, he's already in mid-move. So if he throw the ball, it got to travel through the – whatever. Don't trap him. Come on.
Yeah,
Nah,
they
bro,
say
it's
they
mental.
say Kawhi had the switch, and that's just so stupid because
He didn't have to switch.
they
If he
could
didn't want to
have
switch, he could have got out.
they could have blitzed Luka on the catch and
Yep.
made him pass into Maxi Kleber.
He did a
Easily.
turn when he caught the
Easily.
ball too. He did a
Easily.
turn when he caught the ball. Like Luka came up, got the ball, had to spin around.
No, he
That's
was with
enough
that
time.
switch. He don't
That was-
want that. He didn't
Yeah,
want
He don't want
you
none.
got enough
He don't
time to
want no
switch.
part of that.
I think though, what I've learned from this series, as much as I'm gonna talk about this boy behind me in a second, that boy bad. But what I think this series has shown me more than anything
Man, got the
is
post
that the Clippers, they like I think people have been hinted at it all year. They people weren't sure it was gonna happen, but the Clippers, they think they can just turn it on whenever, and when they and that's just not how it is. They've been built habits where they think, oh, we got Paul George, we got Kawhi, so we can do whatever. No, no, y'all can't just turn it on whatever. And with Paul George, I picked the Clippers in 6. Y'all remember that? I picked the Clippers in 6. And that can still happen. But from what I've seen, I got Dallas in probably 7. Because I think Clips probably get one more game. But I got Dallas in 7 because
if Paul
George has shown me. I've been a big fan of Paul George. And I think last year I thought he was on the cusp of finally entering that tier 1 status of being in that back class with the rest of the superstars. And then Dame waved them goodbye and kissed him out of that class for the rest of the time. Mm-hmm. And I think it's not even that it's just 1 year. It's a repeated things that have happened mainly since he didn't broke his leg and he came back. Because in Indiana, first round out once he got back. Went to OKC the first year with Melo. Got knocked out by Donovan Mitchell, who we will talk about later.
The superstar.
Next year, when you was on a tear throughout the whole season. You messed up your shoulder and you let that stop you from taking out Dame in the playoffs. Not even getting into 7 games. Y'all got knocked out in 5.
Damn.
Then this year you had a good game 1, and ever since then, you've been nowhere to be found. And then he's saying crazy, like Leak said, he's saying crazy stuff, and like he posted stuff on social media talking about why people talking about me. Why you thinking about me? Bro, you supposed to be a superstar. This is what we supposed to do. And you ain't showing up.
You on primetime TV. What are you talking about?
On post-game, you gonna start icing
years.
your shoulder. Post-game, you gonna start icing your shoulder.
That was so lame. That was lame.
Like, bro, what are you doing?
He said his shoulders ain't never been as healthy before in his life.
And then all of a sudden, you start icing them. Come on, B. Come on, man. I think it's what Reggie said. It's not the physical. With Paul George, he got until further notice, he is forever gonna be a tier 2, maybe tier 3 guy if like down the line. But right now, tier 2, and it's a mental thing with him where he just gotta exert his will on the game. Yeah. And he ain't at that level where he could just put his will on the game. He too, whether or not it's mentally weak or he just loses confidence too easy, but. The way that boy behind me playing out here on a bad ankle game time decision give you 43, 17, 13. Ain't even doing nothing crazy. All his moves, old man moves. I ain't even got no lift. I'm just spin, fade, slow.
He kind of drive like you, but I'm chilling.
Nah, bro. Oh my God, Jimmy. I've been looking at that like.
The way he controlled the pace, when he slowed down, you can't block it because he waiting for you to go past.
He got them breaks. That's all you need is them breaks. He got them. He definitely got them breaks.
Oh, bro. Oh, I don't understand.
They get KP back? Come on, man.
It should be 3-1. It should be 3-1. They should be closing it out tomorrow night.
Yep.
Them refs.
And that would be ugly.
That'd been crazy.
No. They could still lose this series. And if they lose this series, you have to fire Doc Rivers.
You got to.
No disrespect to the black coaches. I want more black coaches in this league. Hire another black coach. But Doc Rivers he's not going to be able to do it then.
I think
if Denver lose in the first round, their coach should be fired.
Oh, no. We're going to talk about that.
I don't know who I want to blame.
Even on both sides, like
black coach.
I don't know who I want to blame with that. He might need to be fired, but I don't know who I want to blame over there.
Might need to be fired.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about this Clippers match?
Man,
one more
Clippers.
Shout out to Luka.
Clippers here got all these names, man, name brand players, and it's not going to the game.
They not as deep as people say they is. People say they really deep. They not that deep. They got Paul George, Kawhi.
Trez not back.
Trez not
ain't back yet.
He trash right now. Like he don't look like he a good role player.
He not
I think
trash,
it's the fact that
trash.
people been in and out the lineup. You can't say that they deep, and all year people been in and out the lineup ain't never been healthy.
That's true.
Like you can't be like you can't be like, bro, y'all deep, and everybody half the time is out or hurt or for some reason they just not there.
I got tricked to pick it up to win the championship.
Man.
The media tricked me. That's all I say.
Now the media been promoting them.
Paul George did what Paul George do. He played well in the season. We was like, hey, he got a Batman now, a real Batman, so he can be a Rodman. That's cool. Like
I thought he was gonna play defense though, Joe.
But hell no.
You not playing defense?
Hell no.
How you mentally losing on defense?
He letting his jump shot affect the rest of his game. Like it's other players.
Right.
Even like the case in point, the best person for this is Russell Westbrook. And Russ is super efficient on offense because some nights he on and some nights he not. But what Russ ain't never gonna do is he ain't never gonna shortchange you with effort. He gonna make some type of way where he gonna impact the game. He gonna make a big steal. He gonna get a block. He gonna dive on the floor. He gonna yell in somebody's face. He gonna do something.
Luka's literally looking for Paul George on defense.
He's searching him out.
That's crazy.
Do y'all see the one? He just hit him with a simple 1-2 bing bing. It's just a 1-2 bing bing the whole time.
Yeah.
That's this.
Well,
it's
he's
like
not strong enough.
He gonna go every time. Paul George is slow, man.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Paul George's weakness on defensively is he can't guard fast guys. Luka, he should be able to take just because Luka ain't got the foot speed. But
he got that
Luka crafty.
He's strong enough. He's strong.
Man, he definitely stronger than him, and that is crazy.
He was clamping Paul George.
Oh my God!
Luke on a bad ankle. He was letting him go. That's so crazy.
Hey, that man shooting 4 for 25. At some point, it do get to your head from that three, bro.
It's like 3 games in a row. He been awful. That's all he think is getting in his head. He missed like
that's all he think about when
3 in a row. He like, bro, I can't do nothing.
You're like, man, I'm shooting 20%. I got to get higher than that.
I know everybody's saying Kawhi hooping, but I'm not seeing that.
I don't see it.
Well, playing well.
He hooping, but he's not the best player.
He not. Like that last swing with Reggie Jackson, bro. Michael Jordan not letting that happen. He not gonna let that little screen that Paxson guard the best player. No,
we're
doubling him. Excuse me. Now watch out, Reggie. Let him pass to the other dude. We lose by him, all right. But I'm not gonna just let that little simple switch. You switch off, and he game was like, no, not the best defender in the world.
Into his move. He went straight into it. As soon as he saw Reggie Jackson,
like,
okay.
Why you don't double that? Like, how are we better coaches than these coaches? Like,
I don't even know how much that. I was talking about this. I was talking about this with Justin last night. I don't know how much of that is the coach or that's just in the huddle. Like, yo, I got Luka.
Right.
I don't care what this. I don't care what we've been doing all game.
Exactly.
I got Luka. Ain't no switch. Ain't nothing. If it don't seem like I can get over, double him or whatever. But I'm coming. Yep. No, I'm on him the whole time.
Somebody gonna have to Tim Harder gonna have to hit that top of the key 3 to beat me. Hey, look, good shot, Tim. Cause ain't no way. I'm letting him step back. So what he gonna do next game? All the confidence in the world. Now he finna go stoop, bro.
I hope, because you win that game, the team will start thinking that they won the series already.
Yeah.
If they don't got a good leader, that's what they're thinking. But
Luka a pro though.
The way Luka talking,
man,
you know they not done yet.
Luka like a great bowler, but you know.
I'm saying something about them Clippers leaders. They got Kawhi Leonard who ain't saying a damn thing right now.
Kawhi ain't your leader in the huddle. Kawhi ain't your leader in the huddle. He ain't that type of guy.
Who is it? Pat Bev?
Joakim Noah, y'all tweaker.
Pat Bev is Joakim.
Okay.
It's like that though. It's like that D Rose Joakim dynamic. He may be your best player, but he ain't the person talking in the huddle. Huh?
He talking about Pat Bev. He talking about Pat Bev.
Yeah, I was about to say Pat Bev. Pat Bev is that type of guy for them, I think. Pat Bev, the guy in the huddle who they need to get them going, get them energized.
He their vocal leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, he the vocal leader, yeah.
But
y'all ain't get me. I think about it. Y'all give me.
Let's change topics. We had 2 sweeps yesterday.
Jesus.
I think we all called these teams to win the series. I don't know. We all said these was gonna be sweeps.
I had Celtics in 6. I think Joel need to.
I think I had the Raptors in 6 because I thought they was gonna play around, but shit.
I had 5. I had Raps in 5. I thought Karis LeVert would get a game.
I thought for sure he gonna get a game, but they was clapping shit.
They not playing. They are not playing.
I got an injury up there for y'all,
tier 2.
Kyle Lowry got a sprained ankle.
He'll be fine, probably.
What grade?
You know, it said no timetable for return.
They gonna take an MRI. We gonna see what's up.
Do they play until everybody done the first round?
They play Thursday night.
They play on Thursday.
Dang.
No matter what.
No matter what's going on.
I know that.
No, it's gonna be cool though because I think the Heat gonna wrap it up before Thursday, and I think the Bucks gonna wrap it up before Thursday.
Yeah, I don't think the Bucks gonna give it.
He wrapping it up tonight.
The Raptors beat the Nets 4-0. They scored 100 yesterday.
Crazy.
They broke hella franchise records in those 4 games.
Yeah.
The Nets gonna be back next year, so I don't even want to talk too much about the Nets.
They're gonna be all right. They're gonna be just fine.
They talking about getting Pop.
Just fine.
They trying to get Pop.
They trying to get Pop.
I don't know if Pop leaving.
They trying to get Shams dropped that this morning. He said the Nets trying to get Pop.
I believe they trying to. I just don't know if Pop about it. Pop like, bro, I might be all right.
He should be. I wouldn't want to coach that team.
I wouldn't either.
Because that ain't no guarantee.
You got KD.
You go over there with KD and Kyrie, and they try to complicate shit, and now you looking like you not the coach you are. Nah.
That's the reason why Kenny Atkinson got fired. Because Kyrie wanted to do his thing. I don't know, man. Kyrie, somebody got to check Kyrie. But we can talk about that in the offseason. We talk about that.
Popovich ain't gonna check him.
We'll talk about Kyrie.
Too close to
retirement. He don't care.
Greg too close to retirement. He ain't trying to deal with all that. He like, all right, I'm done.
If it's my last leg, I'll probably give it a try. Like if I only get like another 3-4 years in the league, all right, whatever. I'll see what's up with it.
He just started coaching USA basketball, so he got at least.
Okay, he the new coach.
He got about 4 years.
You can do that. You can do that not coaching the league, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he could just focus on that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like he can give it like a soft 2, soft 3. And
Pop got 4 years of like legit coaching left.
It just their method wouldn't work with Kyrie. I just can't see Kyrie in the system.
Kyrie don't believe in systems.
Street ball.
Street ball. Man. Street ball.
Kyrie don't believe in systems in real life or in basketball.
But the Celtics swept somebody title contender.
I had the Celtics win it in 6. I will say that. Let's be very clear. I had the Celtics winning in 6. They lost Ben Simmons after I made my comments about them. And even then, I still might have picked the Celtics. I was just feeling like whoever's going to win that series was probably going to win the East. That's how I was feeling about it. And I still feel that way now with Boston. I got them winning the East. I think with the Sixers, it's just
let's talk about the Sixers. Because we're going to talk about Boston. We're going to get into Boston. But let's dive in on these Sixers.
I think Joel Embiid is a tier 2. He a high level tier 2, but it's similar to the reason with Paul George. But not to the same degree. I think with Joel Embiid, it's about him being able to lead his team. And again, all about asserting your will on the game. A lot of young players in the league haven't figured that out, and he one of them. Being able to actually, as good as he is, he can't control his team's energy or intensity level the way he needs to. Because he dropped 30 and 10 and for the series, and I still feel like he could have did better.
No impact.
Crazy.
No impact.
I feel like he could have had 40 and 15 a night. That could have been his average.
He not pushing himself though. He good with that. He good with B+. It might also be again, and that's all that's mental. All that's mental. Making sure that you got the mental preparation, you got the physical preparation to where you ready to go above and beyond to get stuff done. Because if he played to his potential, they could have pushed Boston. I don't know if they could have won the series, but they could have pushed him if he played at his absolute best every game. But he ain't. But again,
He ain't there, so he a tier 2. And then in terms of what they're gonna do as an organization, definitely got to fire Brett Brown, because I'm hearing people after the game they talk about it's the same thing you was hearing last year with Jimmy Butler, and the reason why he was stirring trouble because they said ain't no accountability. Jimmy up in there immediately gonna make everybody accountable, and everybody felt real uncomfortable about that.
Yeah.
He left, and it's the same type of problem. Because ain't nobody telling nobody nothing. Can't nobody say nothing in their face because everybody's scared to say something in their face. So they gotta get rid of. I don't even know if that might be an organizational thing. That
I want niggas jobs taken away. Hey, bro, Elton Brand gotta get fired.
That's what I'm saying. It might be top down. Everybody gotta go.
He didn't even offer Jimmy Butler a contract. They let Jimmy Butler walk. They kept Tobias Harris.
I don't know. I'm mad at keeping Tobias.
Dude,
that price,
no.
That's what I'm saying. The price that you kept him,
Tobias.
you capping. The price that you gave him, you capping. But Tobias is a nice third piece.
He like Otto Porter.
Third piece.
He just like Otto Porter.
Ooh.
No, Otto can't even be on the floor. Otto, let me calm down. Otto fine. Hopefully he can help.
He was a good third option when he got his max deal too. That's all I'm saying.
Tobias ain't never been hurt.
Tobias.
He playing like it should.
Tobias is tier 6. If we're going out
stop. Tier 6.
What did you say wrong?
What's tier 6?
What did I say wrong?
What did you say wrong?
Bro shot 10% from 3 in that series. I'm not going.
Let me tell you something.
I can get somebody off the street right now that can shoot higher than 10%.
What Chris Middleton averaging right now?
Whatever he averaging.
Trash too, but we can get into that when we talk about the Bucks. But Tobias Harris, Tobias Harris on the same level Chris Middleton though. Same thing.
I ain't gonna lie, but let me.
I don't think they is though. I'm not sure.
They not hiding tier 5. So
they would.
Let me tell you about Philly real quick, man. I honestly think it's really all coaching, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be mad if they brought in like a Mark. I wouldn't be mad if they brought in like a Mark Jackson and he said he was like, hey, no, I want to get these guys a try real quick. Or just a coach that was like, I want to get these guys a try. Let me build my team.
Gonna curse somebody out.
That's gonna be like, let me build my team real quick. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro, watching them games, man. That's Rich, whatever. I can't get his name out, but bro couldn't even throw an entry pass to Joel Embiid, bro. Like bro was throwing the ball out of bounds. Man, look, bro.
They lost their point guard.
That's a point forward role player. He's supposed to be in the corner.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like they put a lot on some players that's supposed to be like what they paid Tobias Harris for. Like, why you pay a guy the max and all he could do?
Paid him the max.
He didn't do shit in the playoffs last year, so I don't get it.
You can't even create off. I'm looking at this, bro. He ain't even got to move. What you paying him for?
Tobias is good at a lot of stuff, but he ain't great at nothing.
Bruh.
And obviously he ain't gonna lead the team.
Elton Brand should be fired because he let Jimmy and JJ go and grab Tobias and Al Horford.
At the price that he grabbed them. We gotta be clear about that. At the price that he grabbed them.
Al
Horford the whole thing.
Is Tobias and Al Horford better than Jimmy and JJ Redick?
Tobias better than JJ Redick.
Let me tell you something. Y'all offered me that trade in the such as we
Is Al Horford better than JJ Redick?
Not right now.
That's what I'm saying. And Jimmy Butler's way better than Tobias Harris.
Not on this team. Al Horford, man, he need to go somewhere.
Jimmy Butler about to go to the finals. I'm telling though.
Hey, look, Reg, we can talk about that later. You might be right. I'm feeling what I'm saying.
You might be right.
Might be right.
Like the real deal. But we got Toronto versus Boston. Some would think this could be an Eastern Conference Finals matchup, but they had to meet earlier. So
great series, gonna be a great series.
Great series. Boston won the regular season matchup 3-1.
Mm-hmm. We know that don't mean too much.
That don't mean
something, not a lot.
That don't mean too much. And Kyle Lowry hurt. Well, kinda hurt. I don't know how long that's gonna last. The league said it's an ankle sprain. He probably gonna be day to day. It depends on the treatment he get.
Hopefully it's not like what happened with Zach Collins.
He
done for the year with his ankle.
Yeah, the game Thursday he should be. If it's just ankle,
Zach done for the year.
I think Zach Collins done because of his mental. Because when he was there, he wasn't there. Like that's what I feel like. If Victor Oladipo would have went down with anything mild or like basic injury, he would have been done. because they mental already fragile. So they looking for any reason to not come back.
Yeah.
So who y'all got in this Raptors Celtics series?
Celtics.
We the North.
Celtics
Oh,
and I'm going with another 6. Celtics at 6.
You better hope it's
Damn.
Stupid.
Celtics at 6.
Woo. I'll go. Who the Celtics guards? They got
Kemba.
Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Them they talk about.
Marcus Smart starting, right? Because Gordon
starting right now.
Gordon won't be there for this series.
No, he won't.
That's why I thought it's gonna be tough, bro. Because that's you need me all hands on deck. Because that bench scoring a hundo.
I might go.
Demons.
Boston not dead.
Demons come off that bench, bro.
I might still go Celtics. Because when it gets to we need a bucket. Tatum can give you that bucket. When it's that playoffs,
Jaylen Brown can do it too.
Kemba
Walker can do it too.
This Raptors team is for real on defense.
They really are.
They really for real on defense. Like
that's why it was hard.
The Celtics just went against Philly, we already agreed Philly got their own problems. So
they match up with them really good though.
Yeah.
You talking about Boston?
Boston match up against Toronto very well because they got the guys who can guard them.
Marcus Smart. I don't know if Kemba.
Fred VanVleet is waiting on Kemba Walker. He's waiting.
Kemba probably gonna guard Kyle Lowry.
I'm talking about Fred VanVleet guarding Kemba Walker. He just had Shake Milton on him. That ain't this ain't
Kemba gonna be fine. It's gonna be a tough matchup. I'm not saying this is, but Kemba gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be like Kemba has like 35% shooting from the field. I don't think it's gonna be like that. It's probably gonna be like 44%, maybe 35 from 3. Like it's gonna be a tough matchup, but he ain't gonna. I don't think it's gonna be something where it's like, bro, it's completely shut down.
I think the winner of this series is going to the finals. Personally,
really?
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
I got it going 7. And I'm gonna take the Raptors.
I do gotta go 7.
I just feel like that team's too deep. And when it gets to Game 7, everybody getting tight. When that second unit come in, that's gonna be the difference.
Boston don't really got no studs coming off their bench. They had Marcus Smart, but that was it.
They gonna have
studs. They got people who can play, but
Tatum just gotta be special.
That's really why I picked Boston.
Jaylen Brown gonna have to be special.
That's really why I picked Boston because I like they top dudes and they want it. I feel like
for
they
them
want
to win in 6, it's gonna have to be all of them collectively.
I feel like like most games gonna come down to the wire, and that's why I'm picking them because when it comes down to the wire, it's gonna be your best dude gonna be able to make a play. And I like the collection of Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kemba over Pascal, Fred, and Kyle Lowry, especially making a big shot down the stretch. I like that.
That boy,
like
Fred, boy.
We gonna see.
Fred takes it over, but Kyle brings it back down because Kyle don't be making big shots like that. He make big plays, but he don't make big shots.
Really big plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Pascal or the nigga, I don't know yet.
It's the same.
I've been telling you all year.
It's like if I'm on the court making a big impact.
Getting stops, drawing that charge when it's a minute left and it's Jason Tatum 6 foul, that's just as big as a big shot to me. That's that shit Kyle Lowry be on, them intangibles.
Yep.
We all thought he was weak when he was the first option or when his first option was DeMar DeRozan. But you get a real team behind you and you don't got to be the 30-point scorer.
Yeah.
You see how
Bro make all the winning plays. Kyle Lowry is a winner. He made winning plays every time he on the floor.
Who you got, Joe?
Sure. I got Celtics in 7.
You got how many games you got it going, Lee?
I got it going 7, bro.
Okay.
I ain't mad at 7.
It's gonna be a lot of 7. You better hope it don't go 7, Nick. I got you.
Why?
If it goes 7,
ain't no home court,
bro. Not even that it's home court. I'm saying it's gonna get tight. Every game 7 we ever seen, niggas are trash in the first half. They gonna be trash. So when that second unit come in, when you got Romeo Langford out there guarding Fred VanVleet,
I don't know if he gonna play.
You're saying Indiana?
They
Shout
only
out
8,
Romeo.
That's
You
what I'm
right.
like. And Romeo Langford is a part of that 8.
He gonna have to probably come in for about 10 minutes a night. That's who they got coming off the bench to give people a spell. They got Wanamaker.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying bodies. I'm just trying to figure out bodies. They
We
got
just throwing
Wanamaker
bodies out.
and
You naming them. You definitely naming them.
And it's
We believe
Cantor.
in them.
and it's
We
Cantor
believe in him.
or Robert
Big
Williams.
on defense.
Now he could. Now I think
And
he
then
is gonna be
Semi
big. He
Ojeleye.
could. He got to be big though. He got to be big.
Ojeleye.
Not with
He gotta be
Marc
big.
Gasol. Bro.
But I'm saying he got
Man, let
to.
me calm down.
He got to
He
cancel
not-
out
I
that.
ain't
Mark
like-
ain't that.
He don't got
Offensive.
he don't got to score a bucket. He just got to
Yeah,
stop
that's
Dennis
paint.
Cantor.
That's paint
He just got to
present.
stop Dennis Cantor. That's the only
That's
job he
paint.
got to do. And
That's
Dennis
paint present
Cantor
for Hall
only
of
low
Fame.
post scoring. So it ain't going to be like he got to move a lot. So we could.
And he fake out
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
if he need to. I ain't gonna
It's
cap.
going
But
7. That's
I
going
can
to
see
be
it.
that's going to be a great series.
Yeah, it is.
hopefully his ankle ain't too much because the
The
ankle
other
is too much.
series in the East gonna be good too.
Yeah.
They need Kyle
Miami,
Lowry.
Milwaukee.
Let's move on to we can talk about Milwaukee actually. We can talk about them first.
We really want to talk about them. Shout out
That shit
to
going.
It won't be long, trust me.
Okay.
That shit going 6.
Giannis and the Bucks won 2 straight after giving up that upset loss. First game to the Magic.
Yep.
Blew them out these last 2 games. Games ain't been close. The Magic came back to form.
Playing with that energy, playing with that effort.
So, I mean, like, do y'all think – I don't think none of us think the Bucks going to win the championship.
I don't got them. I can see it, but
So we
I
all
can't pick
agree
them.
that Chris Middleton not like that.
Yeah.
And we
For
all
sure.
agree,
Until
we all
further
agree
notice.
we all agree that his whole team not like that. Because they
Until
think
further notice.
Eric Bledsoe could be at number 3, and I don't see that either.
I don't really either.
No,
So,
sir.
He said he wanted to get out of Phoenix to show his talent.
He's showing them.
He definitely showing. So
Showing
It's-
out.
For better or
So
for
y'all
worse,
think-
he's showing them.
when the Bucks lose this year, Giannis come off his contract next year.
Mm.
Do y'all think he leaving?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He got one of the top shoes in Milwaukee. He gonna be like, hey, if I'm selling these amount of shoes, I've been saying everybody with these Greek frees, bro. And if he go, like, literally, they had the best record, bro, all year. And they got them as the 12:30 NBA TV game today, G. Like, who want that? I understand he don't want the fame or whatever. He a small town guy, whatever they be talking about. But ain't nobody want to play that first game on no NBA TV, bro. Nobody want that playoff spot.
That's because they playing against the Magic.
He finna be the back-to-back MVP also. I don't give a damn. If LeBron James would been playing the Magic, would it be on NBA TV?
Might be.
Hell no.
LeBron
The
don't play on
Cavs
NBA
Indiana
TV.
series. The Cavs Indiana series was on NBA TV, I think.
Bron don't
Two-time.
play on NBA TV, brother. You tweet.
I was gonna say I ain't never. Ron, what? All right,
Back-to-back champs.
Maybe like
Back-to-back
a
MVP, I meant.
a
Hell
late
no.
night regular season game against the Sacramento Kings or something. But
Yeah, but playoffs,
playoff
12:30, that's
Something special gonna
disrespectful.
happen.
So I feel like he gonna lead just off that. I feel like how Cleveland wasn't big enough for Bron, I don't think Milwaukee big enough for free.
I don't think
What do you
personally, I don't think Giannis thinking about none of that. He seemed like an old school type of guy where he just not. It's just not in his mind. Like he not even think like the business stuff is nice. Like he thinks it's nice, but he don't seem like he the type of person where he actually thinking in that mode. Like he just like
Championships.
I'm just trying to hoop.
I thought his mindset was championships.
No, that's what he focused on, but he ain't just about to leave. He ain't gonna like the idea. Mainly the idea that he gonna go to Golden State. That ain't gonna happen.
Please.
I ain't saying that.
My
Jesus.
thing is, just like with LeBron, like just like with Shaq, it got to a point where it was gonna be like that with Kobe, just like that with KD. When you win MVPs, the media is going to force you to win a championship.
Yep.
Like if Luka don't win a championship in these next 5 years, they gonna be talking about, well, maybe Luka gotta leave. Like, or like maybe Luka gotta get another superstar to come to him. But when you get to that point and you keep saying that it's all about championships, you can't just stay there. Like,
Dame
that's what
stayed in
made Charles
Portland.
Barkley end up having to leave several times. Like, because that's what it becomes all about. Because he already going to be making hella money. He going to be a billionaire player anyways. So, to the point, like, he going to end up making a decision based off just championships. And that's why I feel like he's going to eventually leave, because I don't see Milwaukee getting anybody else.
Nope.
Mike Budenholzer is a great coach.
How old is he? 25?
20,
I think so.
25, 26, yeah.
I don't think he's going to leave. This free agency specifically, I don't think he's going to leave.
Brian left at 26.
I think his situation is more like Dame's situation than anything.
Dame not an MVP.
Yeah.
No, but
Dame not an MVP.
I think his
Dame
situation
got a top.
Kawhi wasn't the MVP. He was Finals MVP, but that ain't the same thing as a two-time regular season MVP.
I ain't talking about Kawhi. We ain't talking about Kawhi. Got a different case. Kawhi got traded from a great situation because I don't know the reason between him and Greg Popovich. That was different. When I'm talking about MVPs, like somebody who everybody in the league talking about that's the best player in the league.
You got to know.
If you want to keep that best player in the league, you're going to have to do something different. That's all I'm saying. And he can't shoot, so he gonna need
another. He gonna need a real Robin. Chris Miller's not a Robin. He's more like a
Bad girl.
Right.
Right. He's not a number 2 option. Like, I'm saying that, like, that's why, like, I can say that Chris Middleton was a number 2 option when the regular season was happening, but that's why I don't even like using the regular season, because when the playoffs start, shit get so different. Shit get crazy, man. They going against the Magic, and he not performing. So I know he's not going to perform against the Heat.
Hey, Chris Middleton like a great detective. He's not even like in the movie.
He's a great detective.
So
that man,
you got a team that you could see Giannis on?
Miami would be the best one, just because of the culture.
Explain to me how that would work.
Yeah, that's
I think in terms of culture fit, in terms of what Giannis want, Miami is the best fit in the league. Because he's happy in Milwaukee because that's his home. But in terms of like if he want to go somewhere else, because the way his mind works, he want to win, he want to win championship, and he about that. He ain't about all the other stuff. So if he would go somewhere, culture wise, it's gonna be Miami. They is the place. Other than that,
culture, but they don't think they got like the players for him though. Cause like Bam want the ball, Jimmy gonna want the ball. They fake got just 2 shooters. They're gonna be like the same
fit
problem.
is more challenging. Basketball fit is more challenging.
Yeah.
Culture fit. I like them.
Culture
Basketball
like
fit. I don't know, man. Cause it'll be what 2 years from now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his next contract, he going to like 30. So he really can't even play with that next big contract. Because he's going to be 30.
He got to be thinking about championships when he makes
Yeah. And with Giannis, it's like 80% athleticism. So at 30, 31, I ain't saying it, but
he's super long though. He can just shift the center. Easy.
Now he can last 15 years in this league.
Yeah.
But he gonna last 15 years being the best player? Or
right.
being
Giannis, being the Greek freak.
Yeah,
like something, he don't have to get like that post fade or that little midi, like that driving Euro, hard step. Like that shit go on your knee. Like you only got a certain amount of hard stop Euros in your legs. And at 30-something,
nope.
I mean, everybody different, but you don't want to just keep doing that. Get like another move.
But since I don't think we're gonna record before the Heat versus Bucks start, so we all got the Heat and the Bucks making it to the next round. So, what do y'all think about that series? What y'all think is gonna happen?
I got Miami building that wall perfectly. Shout out Pat. Shout out Eric. And it's going 6, Miami.
You stole my pick, but I'm taking rolling with Jumbo. Grab my bags and I'm riding on that train, Jumbo Paul.
What you got, Reg?
I got Miami in 5.
Hey!
Jesus. We at least had a little bit of respect.
It's just the way that the Bucks playing. I just don't see it.
And Miami matches up so well with them, bro.
I'm close
Like,
to
they gonna
I'm
build
close
that
to feeling
wall.
like that.
I don't think it's gonna be drawn out
My
serious.
thoughts on Miami was that I didn't know if they had enough offense to really get them over the top. But I mean, they finding ways to win the game, even if it's not, they shooters ain't always hitting everything. They find ways to win the game. And Jimmy a closer.
Boy Duncan Robinson doing his best Klay Thompson impression.
Yeah,
You know, it's really crazy. Tyler Hero, damn nigga.
Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, they not just shooters. They not just shooters. They can do a little bit. They can do a little bit more than just shoot. They know
Hero what? Backup point guard. Like, he the second ball handler.
And he a part of that closing lineup.
Exactly.
Going jogging, hooping.
That's a bug.
You got the intangibles and defense of Iggy, intangibles and defense of Jay Crowder. You got Bam being all over the place making plays.
Dude got Iggy.
I love that team. I ain't gonna cap.
I love it. Defensively,
when that second unit come in, I'm like, whoo, Indiana in trouble.
I was worried about a number. I was worried with them about a number 2 scorer, but I feel like they doing it by committee. Kind of like
I feel like
the Raptors.
Yeah, kind of like them. Yeah. Although I would say that the Raptors, I think they guys are more established,
more experienced.
Yeah. But I feel like Jimmy Butler, like the best player though on both teams.
Yeah, but he gonna have to close.
He gonna have to.
He gonna have to be special.
He like that though.
He's not gonna have to close against the Bucks like that though.
Nah,
I think these gonna get out of hand. These games gonna get out of hand because
I can honestly see what you saying, Reg.
They about to get physical. They about to get physical.
They finna be so physical on him, bro. And then they got the bodies. They got the Bam might start on him. Then Jimmy, then Crowder. Like, they got the bodies.
Then Iguodala.
Right, and then Iggy. Like, damn.
Waves.
I think it's going to come down to – let me tell y'all what my mind is at. This series is going to come down to what Best just talked about. Is Chris Mid good enough to be their number 2 on the championship team?
Right.
And where I'm feeling right now –
a final not even
they could be doubling off of him.
I feel like that's a no. I feel like that's a no. So I think I picked in my original bracket. I picked Bucks and 6. But I think I'm gonna go with
that boy Red's got to be one game. So.
I got Heat and
they might win the first game.
In the first game.
I'm gonna say
everybody be like, okay, you know, like, let's calm down.
We see how they
not gonna beat them.
Yeah.
They gonna win 3 straight. It could go 6, but I think it's gonna be a gentleman's sweep.
It's gonna be a max. It's gonna be a max. That's it.
Yeah. That game 6 is gonna be real nice.
I also don't know if Bud, I don't know if he got a counter in terms of the way they play. That's also my issue with when we get back to the Western Conference. We're gonna talk about that Houston OKC series. That's my issue. That's my issue with Houston too. Although I like how they playing defensively and collectively, I think the issue with the Bucks is I don't know if they got a counter. They're gonna throw it to Giannis at the top of the key. They don't even. What I think they should do is if that ain't working, put him on the post because he's so long and athletic.
He got a post game.
You don't gotta have a crazy post game. Face up, do a jump hook, face up, do your patented spin move. You know, I would like to see them try that, but I think the issue with the Bucks, I don't think they got a counter. If Giannis ain't getting money from the top of the key attacking,
they gonna go
I don't know if they don't got another variation to get them to do anything.
I think the Heat gonna need Kendrick Nunn though.
What?
He might not play.
They're gonna need
Eric Spoelstra like that. If he ain't feeling what's going on for whatever reason,
he will.
You ain't gonna see the flow. Myers Leonard was the starter the whole year. Bro ain't seen action the whole time in the bubble. Talk about you say how, bro.
He's not better than Kelly Olynyk, and that's all they need. They do the
he
same thing.
He's
not better than a
that
man.
Boy Kelly Olynyk
he is shooting that thing.
But for Kendrick Nunn about to be top 3 in Rookie of the Year voting. That's insane if he don't see that.
He might not see the flow. I can see Eric Spoelstra doing that. He like the rotation. He like how the other guys playing. He like.
I mean, they about to sweep Indiana, so he might not see the floor. He might not see the floor.
Shout out TJ Ward.
Let's go to
playing all right. He what we thought he was.
Let's go to that West Coast. I don't even want to talk about that young man no more. He don't get no more airtime. Y'all tweet.
What he thought he was.
After Dame them won the first game.
I told you what was gonna happen.
AD turned into a monster. Game 2, dominated
Got
game
aggressive.
2.
Got aggressive.
Lakers won by 25. They was up 30. Game 3, you know.
AD closed.
LeBron put his GOAT hat on, you know.
And AD closed. Surprising.
He closed.
Surprising ripple.
I mean,
Wrinkle.
he gonna have to. It can't be surprising.
I was surprised to see him close like that. Because with AD, I told you I felt AD was gonna be. I thought AD was gonna be throughout the whole game consistent, playing at a high level, dominating. I didn't think he had the mental makeup to where he could basically be quiet most of the game and then turn it on in money time. I didn't see that wrinkle. And it was nice to see.
I think he been aggressive from jump though. That's like his difference. Like he used to like be aggressive first and second, chill, third, let mine do him. But now it's like, hey bro, I'm gonna go ahead, pack it in. I'm gonna go ahead and be aggressive third and fourth as well. Like, cause he can do that.
Yep.
He's a superstar.
He needs to.
Right.
Be good enough, do it.
Right.
How you feel about it, Lee?
Honestly, bro, I just think it's about time. I think the Lakers are coming in the form. Like when people was talking about how like the first seeds both dropped first games and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, it's different though. Like one got to go and one got, a guy trying to find himself and not trying, throw shade on Giannis because I don't think it's his fault. Just like how I don't put any like onus on Bron for losing that first game, bro. Like you got to find yourself, man. You was playing against scrubs and not really playing like your hardest the whole time. So you got like a hot team coming in and they doing all this talking. Of course, they're going to come out and try to smack you in the mouth. So that's how the game goes.
5 for 35 from 3, the Lakers shot.
That
in game 3 or game 1?
Yeah,
Game 1.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I think I heard
Danny
another
Green
stat.
ain't been.
Yeah, I heard another stat. They was like that 5 for 31 was like they had the most unlucky shot chart in like the last.
They was wide open.
Yeah, like where it's like they was supposed to make them shots, but they was smoking.
KCP was 0 for 10.
1
Danny
point.
Green, trash. Still through game 3. 15, we gave that man $15 million.
Hey man, he got a little migraine.
Nah.
a little mind grain.
Nah, I ain't feeling that. But it depends on what happens tonight. I think it's gonna be the
this game
really.
This game. It's 2 really big. Game 5s today? Or
game 4s.
Game 4.
It's 2 really big game 4s tonight, baby. I'm here for it.
I got the Lakers in 6. I think it's gonna.
Yeah.
What I say?
I don't know.
I predict this. I told you I was gonna have. I said Portland gonna win game 1 because the Lakers wasn't gonna be prepared for how Portland was playing. Come back, Lakers gonna win 2, maybe 3 in a row. Portland gonna get another game because they ain't gonna go out quiet, and Lakers gonna close them out. That's how I see the series going.
You making me think it's gonna be Lakers in 5.
I got Lakers in 6.
Because if the Lakers win tonight, it's over with.
Dame can still get a game. Dame ain't gonna lay down.
He already got his game.
He ain't gonna lay down.
He already got his game.
But
He's full.
the next series we're gonna talk about is Houston versus OKC.
Very impressed with Houston.
I want to start first. I apologize to the others of that Houston Rockets team. I got to come on here and own it because I did not think Daniel House was gonna be that big.
Daniel House balling.
Daniel House, he damn near better than Kyle Kuzma. I damn near seen enough.
20 and 10. I'm like, dang.
And PJ Tucker can't. I ain't gonna lie, like I knew that he can't miss from the corner, but it's just crazy how often he's open in the corner.
Yeah,
that's because I don't know if it's I'm gonna blame Steven. I'm gonna blame a little bit Billy Donovan because I feel like you just gotta get in Steven Adams' head or whoever playing center. Like, yo, don't leave PJ Tucker open in the corner, bro. Literally shoot. That's the only shot he shoot the whole game.
That's the only one he gonna take, bro.
That's the only shot he gonna take. That's the only shot he shoot. Don't leave him in the corner. If he in the corner, don't leave him.
And he water every time.
But you gotta think. Steven Adams since he was 13 was drilled in his head, protect the paint, protect the paint, protect the paint. So
that's true.
For you to come into this one series to be like, hey, you got to stay in the corner. Like, you going to forget that shit. Like, oh, damn. And then it's too late. Like, you run into the
Then you got to take them out. As a coach, you got to take them out.
But that's your advantage.
Especially if you don't feed them in the post. Especially if you're not going to feed them in the post and have him make them pay. Then you just like, you giving it away both ways. He too slow on offense. Exactly. I mean, too slow on defense. And then on offense, he ain't giving you nothing, not even offensive rebounds like that. So
I didn't think Jeff Green was going to be like this.
I didn't see that either. Let me tell you what I didn't see. I didn't see them playing such good collective defense.
That three
offense wasn't working like that.
Yeah, they defense. Yeah, like you said, bro. They defense is
they locking
like
in.
That switching. Like, you know how like when Dame be doing that pick and roll and the center be like at the 3-point line, but he be shooting from 30. You can't do that on PJ because PJ going to 30 with you. Yeah. So it's like, damn.
He is not hold on. Out there with you.
And he moving his feet, bro. Or Jeff Green, like that's so tough. Like they switching. They defense been the best thing like I've seen in a minute. Like I was real surprised in that.
Shout out Mike D'Antoni. Y'all gonna say bro coach yet?
I mean,
no.
Actually, I do want to say something. I want to apologize to Mike because earlier I said that I think I said something to the effect that Mike maybe I think I might have said
he said something real mean. I remember.
I think all y'all
respect. Yeah. Mike, we said something to the effect that Mike didn't command the respect of the team, and I think the thing with Mike, I think he got their respect, and I think that he gives them a ton of confidence. Yeah. I think the challenge with Mike is I think I mentioned it then too. It's just making sure that you getting your best player over the top mentally, where you push the right buttons, where you're not being. I think Joel Embiid said with Brett Brown that he was his friend. Where in the moment where you need to be his coach and not his friend, you're going to be his coach. Mm-hmm. And you're going to tell him like, yo, do this. I don't care if this hurts your feelings. I don't care how you feel. Do this. And we need you to do this. I think that's the only question with Mike D'Antoni. Everything else, he make his players, he get them in the right spot to succeed. He get them confidence. Yeah. They respect him. They like him. So he do all that.
Just like Dallas should be up 3-1. The Rockets supposed to be up 3-0 right now.
Man,
3-0.
Easy.
Should be.
This series supposed to be a wrap.
Man, tell me about
that's the reason why this game tonight
is very important.
It's very important.
Because if it get tied up,
they gave him a little crack. I don't want to give him no hope, bro. None.
The way that
40 seconds left.
It's the way that game. The way that game ended, boy, I tell you.
Oh my God!
I was like, they clucking. I wasn't even watching. I was just looking at the box score. I'm like, oh, they clucking.
Oh, so when I tell you I love me some PJ, but he got to be the worst inbound man of all time. I'm talking about
twice.
He the person to be panicking.
Twice. I'm like, bro, why you doing it like that?
Honestly, Eric Gordon and James Harden between the two. The way they be falling before the ball.
They be looking for calls in crunch time. You can't be looking calls in crunch time.
You gotta just finish that out. Go
get that ball, man.
Make your free throws.
Go get that ball.
But that's gonna be a big game tonight because, huge, bro. Like I told Leak, that boy Lou Dort, special. He's special on the defensive end. Special.
He's so strong. He got them quick. He like a linebacker. He can move his legs laterally. Bro is sturdy as hell.
I saw it in the bubble. I saw it at the beginning of the bubble. Because I don't know what we was doing. I ended up talking to Jimmy, and he was like, who the hell is this linebacker?
Yeah.
Who is this linebacker out here for OKC?
Right.
I ain't seen him.
I've never seen him.
He really move his feet. Like,
he can move his feet and bro is sturdy. You're not moving him. You're not moving him.
This is the best player to put on James Harden. This is the best defender for James Harden
I've ever seen. I ain't seen the defender.
All respects to Dort. But this is just giving me flashbacks of when what's the broke dude name from Minnesota, Okogie or whatever, blocked James Harden shot. And people was like, oh, he got that left hand. He can guard left hand defenders. Oh, we found the defender for that. Nah, big bro.
This ain't
Look,
the media, baby. This
good
me.
game, good game, Dort. You feel me? You had a
Good game, Dort.
Game 2, he guarded him as well. But, you know.
And what happened?
James Harden had a terrible game.
What
And they
happened
still won. That was the impressive thing about it.
Thank you.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
Well,
that's not an endorsement. That's not an endorsement for James Harden.
I'm only talking about who Dort impact on defense against James Harden. That's all I'm
talking about. Let's not change the subject.
Didn't we fell out of that game?
You said what?
Well, this
James Harden had a terrible game too.
This all I'm gonna say. Not game 2. I'm talking about the last game. This all I'm gonna say, bro.
He had 30, but it was
tough 30.
The toughest 30 of his life.
Bro was working.
Nah, this is 30%.
It's not.
This is a good defender for him. I'm not saying this ain't a good defender. I said Houston. What I say Houston at 5. I still got Houston at 5. I'm like this ain't.
Hey, look, I believe
this ain't phase. This ain't phase, man. Because this my phone. Not to cut off. This all I'm saying, man. This the one chance I feel like I noticed in Houston, and I feel like this would be the difference maker, man. When we don't got it going, I said this to Reg, and yeah, I got to see it again, but I feel like this OKC can keep happening. When we don't got it going shooting, we're getting easier shots, not just layups though. We're not just looking for layups. We're taking the middies now too. The post move, we taking that. So if we keep doing that, if we keep playing our game, keep playing good defense, James Harden swiping at the ball, playing great post, ain't nobody talking about the defense. When bro ankles were getting tough, everybody was talking about that.
The defense is really good. The defense is what wins us these games.
As a team, their defense is good.
Yeah. The switching and all that. But
all that James Harden shit, you slow down on that defense shit.
He play a good defense.
He's not a Vic. He's not a Vic.
He's not no Vic, right?
He's not a Vic.
Yeah, he's not a Vic.
But
that's all you need.
I wanted.
Don't be a Vic.
Shout out EG as well, but going 0 for 10 from 3, gotta pick.
Bro, gotta stop shooting. His shot selection from 3. His shot selection from 3 is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
I'm like, bro
takes terrible shots.
He is. Y'all know that?
Mike D'Antoni shit. That's the system.
Bro, it's the craziest shots I've ever seen.
They play shoot on him.
It's certain players that strive in that system, and there's certain players that don't. Yeah. And I think it's because of the leeway in the system. Like, he'll let you take whatever shot you want, but
he will.
You should know what's your best shot. That's why I say like Daniel House and Jeff Green, like they dominating their matchup in the series because they know, like, okay,
they know they can't
do it.
If it's Gallinari on me, I'm blowing by him.
Bro.
If I got Chris Paul or Shea, I'm gonna shoot over them when James Harden kick it out because I'm not about to play with it. But
that's right. You're right.
He's different, bro.
He be bullying Schroeder to the basket every time, and then he'll go into the 35-footer. I'm like, bro, keep doing that, bro. What'd you do?
It be at a random time too. It's always at a random time.
Oh, that's a bad shot.
Unprovoked. Unprovoked.
If OKC want any shot at winning this series, they have to take out Steven Adams. I'm not saying don't start him. I'm not saying, he can't play. He can play the same amount of minutes, but he cannot close the game. Like,
especially if you can't convince him. If you can't convince him to go out there and stay,
you
gotta take him out.
No, it don't like.
Girls be tweaking. Bro play good energy, but his IQ on stuff. He just be doing some dumb stuff. It was like, bro, what you doing?
He don't know. I bet when he go to that huddle, he be like, I don't even know, man. My fault. Because it don't make sense. It ain't adding up to me either. I'm like, nah, you wasn't supposed to.
Nah, he be clucking, bro.
Everybody got that team, man. They come back to the huddle. You just like, come on,
what you doing, bro?
They was like,
you like,
I don't know who did the game. It might have been Mark Jackson and them, but they're like, what is Nerlens Noel doing? Like, why isn't he trying to rebound? Like, and they showing like 3-minute clips and him not rebounding, just looking at the ball. I'm like, what is he on the court for? Donovan,
shot blocking and energy.
I'm
telling you why you're on the floor. I'm telling you why you're on the floor. Shot blocking and energy.
Driving like that.
They taking 63s a game. You got to put some perimeter guys out there to defend that shit. That's it. And then the best players gonna win. Like if Shea, Dennis Schroeder, and Chris Paul can outplay James Harden, Eric Gordon, and Daniel House, they can win the series. But they have to outplay Eric Gordon and Daniel House. They can't let them match.
And I hope Jeff Green not on because he been going stupid.
I ain't gonna bring him up because I don't think they
playing big body.
You can't. They ain't got a soul for that man.
Bro playing with great. Bro playing. Everybody on the Rockets playing with confidence.
Yeah.
And other than Eric Gordon, most of them taking good shots.
Yeah.
It's not like you they shot selection. You like, oh, that's awful. Other than Eric Gordon, you just be like, and James Harden, James the other one. So you be like,
James Harden, yeah, he was tweaking too though.
He be making them though.
Yeah.
Eric don't be making them.
You still got the Rockets at 5.
I can see it. Probably.
Honestly,
I like it.
I don't see Dunn getting another game. That was really fool last night.
What you think, Nick?
I originally said OKC in 7.
Yes, you did.
Now I'm feeling Houston. When I filled out my bracket, I said Houston in 6.
Okay.
Now I think 5. I think probably 5 because I don't know if they're gonna. I think it's gonna be a tight game.
It'll be tight.
But I think this time Houston gonna pull it out.
Because I think
Gallinari coming away.
Ruben had 30. What's name had 25. Gallinari had 25. Chris Paul had 20. I mean, it could happen again, but I don't see Schroeder getting 30 again or Shea getting 25.
Shea dropped 25. I mean, Schroeder dropped 25.
It was how they dropped their 30 and 25. Like Dennis's came on like some KD like good percentage type. Like he wasn't really like it. Like I thought it was like.
Nah, he was like getting to that.
He was 2 for 11 from 3.
He was getting that. I'm like, hey, look.
Most of his shit was like layups, you know.
Yeah, like teardrops, house
Yeah, that's what he do.
I'm saying, like,
y'all gotta remember, I was an OKC fan last year. I watched these boys.
Yeah, I thought it was easy bass.
So was Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Shea for making that corner 3 though.
That was big time.
That's sure.
Big time.
Oh, I thought Chris Paul was gonna make that layup. I ain't gonna cut.
I was like,
he was wide open. He was
and
wide.
Then, I thought House was knocking down that free throw. I'm like, oh, this game. We gonna go to the crib. I'm like, we going to the crib. I turned the game up. Hey, dang. He made that first one so sweet. I'm like, oh, that's game. They're not gonna score.
That pressure is real.
That's pressure. I didn't want the crowd to be booing, bro. Then just a quiet gym for game.
Quiet gym.
I hit everybody
nerves, bro. You hit everybody. Then Chris Paul whispered something in his ear. I was like, ah, damn. I was like, that's a good whisper right there.
But we're gonna talk about the surprise of the first round because I don't think none of us
had this.
None of us called.
Not even.
None of us knew what was coming.
Nope.
But it came. Donovan Mitchell.
I am thoroughly impressed.
Donovan Mitchell is officially a superstar. He averaging 40 against the Nuggets. They up 3-1, and he done dropped 50 twice.
Jesus.
And he could have dropped 53 times, but he was just trying to be a facilitator because they was blowing him out.
Oh, he gonna get 50 on this closeout game, so we might well say 3.
That shit crazy. But
I think I need to apologize, Donovan, because I remember when D Book was hooping in the bubble, I put him over D Mitchell. And from what I seen from D Mitchell, they on the same. It's what I was talking about earlier with Joel Embiid. I think
your mouth.
Same what? Same what?
It's like what I said with Joel Embiid, and I think Donovan Mitchell, and then from what I saw with D Book, it may have been a short sample, but they had the ability to control the pulse of their team and their level of play. Like what you said, Red, he could have dropped 50 again, but it's because he was controlling how his team was playing. Like he like y'all hot, go get y'all money, and then when it's time for me to close, I'm gonna close them out because he can score whatever he want against Denver on that because the way they drop on that pick and roll, he can do whatever he want. He can pull up, that's money every time, or he can drive right by Jokic and dunk on somebody's head, or lay it up with the scoop, like bro. And then it's just his level of control in the game is so impressive. Like I am so impressed with him.
Yeah,
shout out to Jamal Murray too. He hooping too.
He dropped that last night as well.
He a step. I think he a step below D Book and D Mitchell, but
a couple steps.
I mean, there might be 2 steps.
Because his problem is consistency.
That man
played good
Skip
in
Bayless.
game 3, he played good game 4, but he was nowhere to be found.
That man Skip Bayless this morning said Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray are both better than Damian Lillard.
That's disrespectful.
He said Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell last night was showing the real Dame time.
He a clown.
So he's sick.
He's saying that just for
hey, he said that out of pure hate. That man gonna turn green.
Donovan Mitchell, I can understand if you was just like in the hype, but Jamal Murray, bro, had two games in a row. The reason why they down 2-1 right now, bro, was nowhere to be found when they needed.
Nowhere.
That boy gonna have 15 points tomorrow.
Yes, he is.
Might be 10.
They might get blew out. I ain't gonna lie, they gonna get blew out. They
gonna get blew out, bro. Because Donovan Mitchell's coming to win this game.
Well, let's talk.
I feel like
we know.
Do we feel like this is legit? Do we feel like they a threat to win a chip?
Oh hell!
Let me tell you something. You said
this
Devin
more
Booker
about Denver.
and him.
Continue.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more about Denver than anybody. Because like we said, I feel like if they lose, their coach should be fired too as well.
You go, Lee.
Can I go? Because I'm just waiting on it. I know he waiting on it. I know he waiting on it. Nah, I was just going to say, nah. I was just going to say.
Wait, before we go, though.
Who knew it was coming, for? Nah, I was just going to say, man.
Nah, I just want to step in real quick and say
That was so stupid, man. Come on, man.
Drop my phone, for.
Big say what you gotta say, man.
Yeah, look, man. I just wanted to say, man. A man said D Mitchell and D Book on the same plane, man. I ain't gonna lie, they down there like on the same elevator going to different planes. I ain't gonna lie, because that boy Donovan Mitchell is special. I got y'all. That guy there, man. 50 points twice. Let me tell you something, bro. I got to put a little bit more respect on bro name, man. I was talking about Ben Simmons being better than dude, man. I don't shoot myself.
Not even close.
I'm going to still say that wasn't crazy before the bubble. I'm going to still say that wasn't crazy before the bubble.
That was
before the season, especially. Before the season, especially. I don't think that was crazy.
This reason why I feel like it's crazy. It's the reason why I feel like in his class, I at least feel like I like Tatum, bro. If he ain't.
You said with Mitchell or with Book?
With Mitchell. I'm saying this Tatum and Mitchell, it's like right now I'm feeling Mitchell a little bit more. But
they dropping 50.
Right.
Because
and being
because he's averaged 20 points since he came in the league. His points go up in the playoffs every year. He's really bringing something new to the game every time.
He had a horrible playoffs last year.
It went and it definitely took a little dip, but I mean that's that's a little small. Everybody gonna take that.
But why you putting them on? Why you putting them over Tatum though? That's what I'm
because hold on, let me change my earbuds real quick.
If you had Ben Simmons and him on the same level, I hope you don't think Ben Simmons is on the Tatum level or even close.
People talking about that before the year.
No. I'm bringing Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons got to show.
I'm just saying before the year.
Ben Simmons got to show.
Well, people talking
Ben Simmons got to show.
Ben Simmons ain't showed us yet.
Yeah, he going to show me. He got to show me. Now Ben Simmons got to show me. Now he got to show me. But I'm saying with Donovan Mitchell, bro, it's in a harder conference. Jason Tatum ain't did what bro been doing, bro. I feel like since Donovan Mitchell came in the league, he just hasn't had that light on him. Had he been in that Boston Green, averaging the dub since he came in the league, what we talking about?
I don't know, bro.
It definitely would be some more media on him.
He been averaging the dub.
Guys talking about.
They'd be thinking of Donovan Mitchell as he is a superstar if he was in Boston. You're right. They thinking about it now, but they would have been thinking about him being a superstar. You are right about that. But we do know Jason Tatum would be doing the same thing if he was on Utah.
He took his team Game 7 versus Bron in the conference finals.
Beat Giannis in 5. Damn near swept them. Shit, if I remember correctly.
I don't know that, guys. I ain't gonna catch y'all. I ain't gonna.
And last year, Donovan Mitchell, let me pull up.
I'll be that guy,
I was just
man.
looking at this.
Jason Tatum got one of the biggest bags in this league. You tweet.
I never said he don't got a bag, bro, but Kimba better than Mike Conley.
You said what?
Donovan Mitchell.
Kimba better than Mike Conley. Jaylen Brown better than
you saying Boston better than Utah right now?
It's a better team.
But I'm saying Donovan Mitchell got.
They don't have a Rudy Gobert though.
Donovan Mitchell got the keys to the offense as soon as he got there. Mm-hmm. Like Donovan Mitchell had to score 20 points for them to win.
Mm-hmm. Jason
Tatum didn't have to do that. That's what I'm saying. Like now you're seeing the Jason Tatum that's the number one option.
Yeah. But I just can't give him beating Russell Westbrook and PG in the playoffs. I just can't give him that. That's what I'm saying. But it's just I just can't give him. I would have to have seen him do that.
He beat Giannis.
Did he beat Giannis or was it the team? That's what I'm saying.
He was the best player on the court. That rookie year, Jason Tatum was best player on that Celtics team. It was no Kyrie. It was no Kimber. It was
Jaylen Brown. That was it.
Him and Jaylen Brown was going back and forth though. He averaged like 18. Jaylen Brown was like 17, right?
It was clear Jason Tatum was the best player on that team.
I would say Jaylen Brown wasn't robbing. I'm not saying he wasn't robbing, but I don't know. Bro. Like I said, man, I don't know. I ain't
a good team. That Utah team wasn't bad.
This team right now ain't bad either.
Hell no, not with Jordan.
Mike Conley.
Shout out Jordan Clarkson.
Let me tell you something. That boy hit the deck, hit a step back 3 guard. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy with these tattoos? Like, what's going on? Shit.
Special.
Green light. Like you said,
the next 6-man scorer.
Confidence changed everything, man.
No fans.
Real quick, though, we was getting on Kawhi Leonard for not switching on defense. We got to talk about Jokic being the open door down now.
Oh, no,
I'm talking about
bro.
layups. I'm like, you not even
got the foot speed for that,
layup, bro.
That's also why I want to stop short with Donovan Mitchell because I'm not sure if this is more about the matchup or if it's just as much as it is him because he playing great. No lie.
He's playing great, but
the fact that he got
it's Swiss cheese down there in that paint.
Bro ain't got the feet. He ain't got the. That's either if they gonna play that coverage. If the coach is gonna say drop, that's what's gonna happen every time. Because he ain't got the foot speed to keep up with, bro, when he try and drive. And so he got to go back to give him cushion. If he go back and give him cushion, he going to pull up and hit the mid-range every time. Or the 3.
These are grown men in the NBA. You can't run no drop coverage on no team. Like,
especially a player that good.
They keep bringing that up. Like Joel Embiid was doing that against Kemba Walker. Like,
and they was getting killed.
You act like these dudes can't shoot. All they got to do is set a screen. He wide open. Every time you gotta come up, even if you get beat or even if you just switch, you have to come up. That's about the.
That's horrible defense, bro.
Nah, Mike Malone.
I put that on Mike Malone's strategy.
Like
yes.
Yeah. He didn't switch that.
He's going to lose his job like this.
I promise you, he's going to lose his job.
He's done a great job developing them and coaching them up, but he has to switch up his strategy.
He got to switch it up, man. Because it's literally like a wide open layup every time Donovan Mitchell drive, or like you said, open midi. Like
they score every time on that.
Every time
they run the same play.
They down 3-1. This series over.
Yep.
Nah, it's in the books.
Jokic is not performing.
He playing all right, but it's their defense. They can't stop.
With Donovan Mitchell and who else? Luka. And you got Dame. When you got all those people that we're throwing into the top 10 for sure. Some people got to come out.
Donovan Mitchell ain't putting in that top 10.
Jokic got to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Jokic got to come out.
Joel Embiid in the top 10.
We gonna keep
no sinners, no disrespect.
I'm gonna keep coming back to it. It's the thing that I said about being able to will your team to certain things. And Jokic is just like that. Jamal Murray definitely ain't like that. It's just being able to assert your will on the game so that your team is playing with a certain level of intensity. Or
being able to win.
Yeah. And they just ain't got that.
Yeah.
Because it's got that.
Rudy Gobert is like clamping shit. Like, I'm like, damn, that's tough, bro. Like, he trying, but Rudy down, bro. I'm like, Is it?
Two-time DPOY for a reason.
Yeah. He ain't showing up though.
Yo, they
Jamal
still
gonna have to
averaging like
talk to his big
25
man
and
like,
10.
It
So
ain't
close to
just
50% shooting.
Just like Embiid averaging 30 and getting
Yeah.
swept. It just out like when it's not it ain't no impact on him averaging 20.
it's not.
Like
It's not.
it's not big time. It's not
you
enough.
need
Like
both.
that whole fourth quarter was all Jamal Murray. Like that was the only thing I was seeing from that whole fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But so how do y'all think Denver should go about this in the offseason? Because they got Paul Millsap. I'm just naming some players that could.
They need to get
potentially not
Paul
be-
Millsap, I think, gonna expire. They need to let him go.
Yeah.
I would like to bring back Jeremy Grant. They
Ew.
need to make a spot for Michael Porter Jr. because broken ball. So they need to make a spot where either ideally
Well, I
you
got a
keep
question,
Gary Harris and what's his name? Will
I was
Barton.
gonna
but
say.
You said keep them?
I was gonna say.
one of
are
them
you
willing to
trying
come off the bench? Probably
If you keep
Will
it,
Barton.
Michael Porter, would you trade Harris and Will for some like a backup, a good veteran backup for Michael Porter?
That's what I'll be looking for.
He
If
got
I'm trading them, I'm looking for a quality guy,
Porter.
a quality backup to replace them.
if they need to get Will Barton off the team, they need to get Gary Harris off the team. They definitely got to get Paul Millsap off the team because
Yeah, it's time. It's time for Paul. It's time for Paul.
he's not supposed to be in that rotation, but they
Nah,
paying
he
him
not.
too much, so they gotta start him.
Yeah.
It's time.
I'm
It's
doing
time
that
for Paul to get
packaging.
up out
I'm
of
doing that packaging Jamal, Gary, and another piece and trying to get me another guard. I ain't gonna lie. Or I'm trying to get me another staple.
there. They messed
I
up.
don't
This is
lie,
where they
man.
messed
They
up.
can't trade Jamal.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's where they messed
Nah.
up. If they
gave him
paid Jamal
$200 million.
Murray max money, and Jamal Murray is not a max player. Too many teams been doing that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Minnesota tweaking with that with D'Angelo and Cat.
Well,
You gotta
We'll
prove
see.
it, man.
They
You
trade.
gotta actually. You want max money, man? I'm on. You gotta show that you at least got an it factor. You can't just be super talented and get max money. That gotta stop. People gotta stop
You
doing
asking
that.
for a lot now.
I mean that's a perfect segue into the lottery. You know, Minnesota won the draft lottery, so they're gonna be picking first.
Do y'all think? Let's do a game for the first 5 picks. Y'all think they gonna keep the pick or trade the pick?
Okay.
Or better yet, they should keep the pick, or whether or not they should trade the pick.
Okay, we can start with Minnesota.
They definitely should keep.
trade
For
it.
sure.
Trade league?
It ain't no ADs in this draft, Lee.
This ain't 2K either. I
What
got
you
you,
mean?
brother.
What you think they could get for it, Lee? What you think they could get
I
for the
think-
pick?
No. I actually do really think they can get something for it because I ain't
Who
gonna
the
lie.
best
On
player in
them,
this draft?
we are
LaMelo Wiseman.
LaMelo Ball, yeah. And I mean, at that point, you just paid D'Angelo Russell. Now you really cycling like
Edwards getting
Jared
bugged.
Culver just had. I feel like he had not like a breakout season, but like he had a good little end to this little season or whatever you want.
He
for
figuring out
whatever
what
it
he
means
is.
for you. You feel like he's figuring it out, whatever.
So who could
You
you
still
get?
That's the question. What
For
could you
this
get for that
talent,
number 1 pick?
For this talent, the bet you get like 10-3.
Y'all might call me crazy. Y'all might call me crazy. We was talking about teams that could trade for Giannis.
You crazy as hell.
I mean, what you saying? Shit.
You saying
why
they can
not?
get
Why
Giannis
not?
with that number 1 pick?
Giannis
Why not?
Giannis ain't going to Minnesota.
Ooh.
If they think he leaving, why wouldn't they do what everybody
They're not
else
going
don't.
to trade. They're going to
No.
trade.
If you think he leaving,
Leak, you capping.
You don't trade.
I'm not. Wait. I'm not saying that it will happen. I'm not putting my money down on it. I'm just giving out other options as to what I think they could do with the number 1 pick. If I can see
not gonna get that.
if Milwaukee hands is tied, also if Giannis come and tell me, hey, look, bro, I'm gone. I'm not getting
Only
nothing.
how that even can possibly work if they give up Cat or D'Lo, bro.
You can get so much more than that.
That's what I'm saying, though. All right, come on. What the fuck? I'll take.
We gonna be in the same situation.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cat'd be the best. Cat'd be the second best player on that team.
You would have to give them Cat the number 1 pick and another
Or
first round pick.
D'Lo the number 1 pick, maybe.
Nah, you gonna need to get. Then you gonna need to get them like.
D'Lo.
They're not taking no D'Lo.
We've seen. Let's not act like we ain't seen money change hands for less, fellas. You can definitely.
Bro, you gonna need D'Lo and about 3 first round picks.
If niggas really
Back MVP. Hell no.
D'Lo ain't that. D'Lo ain't that.
I ain't saying just D'Lo. Though I'm saying
keep your phone still.
I'm sorry, my leg's shaking.
Yeah,
I would say you would have to do like D'Lo,
man. That shit.
Jared Culver.
That's a bad trade. You don't even got to go into it.
Right,
You
yeah,
gotta give up so much for that to even think about that.
You know how much niggas giving up for Giannis?
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas ain't
but that even to come close to working, you would have to give up so much. You would have to break.
I'm just saying with that pick, I'm not looking to get younger. I'm already young. I'm looking to get established. That's all I'm saying. I'm looking to get somebody in
like a Drew Holiday.
Damn.
Hell no. Bro. That's not what I'm saying.
Keeping the pick too. I'm keeping the pick. Y'all can't.
He made it.
I'm saying that's probably the best type of player you can get for that pick.
It ain't a lot of talent, Lee.
D'Lo and Cat.
You could pick you up a nice for a number 1 pick. You could pick you up a nice defender out here. A nice defender that
team still won't be good enough.
I mean, you trying. I think they're gonna try.
You act like your team. If your team was old, like the Warriors, we're gonna talk about them next. That's a team that I wouldn't pick. I wouldn't keep the pick because we are already old. But D'Lo and Cat are both under 25. Jared Culver under 25.
You ain't got to get an old guy. I'm not saying get somebody else.
You don't got to get Drew Holiday. You don't got to get none of them.
My question is,
get them
go
boys
get that score out of Georgia.
You already got 2 scorers. Who the passer?
So Jim,
can pass.
Jim, that brings it. You said who the passer. That brings it to the pick. Reg, Jim, y'all think they should take LaMelo? Because I doubt Wiseman. Y'all would say Wiseman because that don't make sense. You just gonna have the Twin Towers out there.
Man, look, that would be a decent little
Cat can shoot.
For the future.
Like, why we not act like Cat can't shoot?
Can they guard anybody though?
You either get LaMelo or you trade down to 3 or 4. But you gotta get somebody in this draft.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Because you might not need LaMelo or Wiseman, but if you want the best talent and you need somebody so D'Lo can go get his 30, LaMelo would be perfect for that. But if you want another wing, you go down to 3 or 4, get Obi Toppin.
Ooh.
But the next team is the Warriors. I think we all gonna say they should trade that pick. Because what's the point?
They don't need it.
They don't need it.
It's just
they can get because what they need is probably a center. And
I would look at Wiseman.
Just to add another player.
I would look at it just to play around with it. I would probably look at bro, but no.
They might get Wiseman though.
If somebody said
if they don't get good value for it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if somebody said draft Wiseman and then I'll give you a pick, I'll trade with you, but they don't trade with me, I still wouldn't be hurt that I got Wiseman.
So if they keep the pick, no Anthony Edwards, y'all don't think Anthony Edwards would even be in their thought process?
That's somebody that Minnesota could take as well.
Yeah.
Like that's just another
what is he? He like 6'5", 225 built, and he a scorer.
I'm saying yeah. Now if you can get him, yeah, whatever. All right, whatever.
In comparison, to trash.
I talked me into it. My thing with the first pick is, man, at some point I want to get out the draft. Like I thought that was the point of the draft. At some point I wanted that pick.
Minnesota don't be getting the first pick like that.
I never said they got the first pick like that, but they made the draft a lot.
They do.
Like at some point I want to get out. I want to at some point.
See, the way that they've been tweaking though is going to get Jimmy Butler. And then trading Jimmy Butler for nothing.
Yeah. Two guys who ain't on your team no more. I
would prefer them make a good pick.
That's crazy. Yep. And build.
Because D'Lo and Cat, they can fuck around. And all you got to do is be in playoff contention. Like, you just got to be a 9, 10, 8 seed next year. Just to show that y'all progressing, because you were the first pick this year, so you don't gotta make the playoffs next year whoever y'all get. But the
Yeah.
couple of years, you got to make it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be good.
And
But
that's on them. That's on D-Lo and Cat.
Yeah.
I would be if I was management, I would be on that with them. If
I
they
ain't
come to me
saying
talking
bring in
about
another outfit.
we need more talent. Y'all the talent.
They do want
Prove
Devin Booker. I forgot about that.
They want who?
D-Lo and Cat want to play with Devin Booker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they all boys.
I mean,
They all boys.
do
They
got
get D
enough?
Book though.
D-Book
Do
probably
they
like, y'all
gotta
can come
go?
over here.
They
Nah,
can easily be in that playoff.
Phoenix would be insane trading D-Book. I got you.
Yeah.
That would make no sense right now.
The next team is Charlotte.
Interesting spot. Should they keep it or should they trade it?
They should. I feel like they should
keep
keep it because ain't nothing been going good with them and they basketball other than Graham. And he young, so he might well get another young player to, you know what I'm saying, mold and groom like they did Graham. He played. Well, he was getting a dub a game.
16. He was out of dub, but it dropped once people
So
figured
like
out.
about a dub a game, so get you another young player. Ain't nobody trying to go to Charlotte, so you gonna have to build from the good drive. So.
I think that's why you keep it. Because if you try and trade it for a star, you're gonna get the old Asian star who ain't as good,
Right.
and you just gonna end up you ain't gonna go nowhere. And you just need to get whoever's the best guy available, I think.
Yeah.
Abolish the franchise. I got y'all. Shut them down. They not making the playoffs with or without that pick. I got y'all.
No, they're not making the playoffs,
They
but this ain't
future
about
not bright either.
Hey, look, bro, you get two top picks and you hit. So they're gonna be
Hey,
back. They're gonna be back in the lottery next year.
Hey man, like you said, get the best pick. I don't know what
Michael
they
Jordan
do.
on the draft though.
Who you think they should take? Who y'all think they should take?
Like you said, the best person on the board. Literally, like I don't care
Charlotte.
what position.
Yeah, it don't matter.
If Wiseman there, they lucked up. Shit.
Yeah.
Take Wiseman if he there. If not, if Edwards is there, take him. He can slide in perfectly at the 2.
Mm-hmm.
If not, and then if LaMelo drop and he there, take him.
I don't think LaMelo gonna go there though. He don't want to work out for them.
Michael Jordan
ain't gonna be feeling that disrespect, so he ain't picking him. Off that,
he might not pick him because he don't like the ball, LaVar.
Yeah, that too.
So then, who else would you pick if they say, let's say they take Edwards, and if Edwards and Wiseman are the first 2 picks, and then and you sitting there, who you gonna pick? You gonna trade down or you gonna try and just?
It depends on if somebody want LaMelo. Who gonna trade up to get LaMelo? And what you got?
I ain't gonna lie. The Bulls might come knocking. I ain't gonna cap for
the Bulls sitting there 4. What should the Bulls do?
I'm trying to trade.
If they gonna get LaMelo, I'm damn near giving them like.
If LaMelo dropped to 4, I'm saying, would you gonna draft LaMelo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not even thinking twice.
Oh, yeah.
Not even thinking twice.
I ain't even thinking about that.
If LaMelo drop, if Wiseman drop, even probably if Edwards drops. Honestly, if Edwards drops, I'm gonna trade it. If Edwards drops, I'm gonna trade it. But if LaMelo drops or Wiseman drops,
nobody over LaMelo.
I'm gonna take it because
you
got a passer and Wiseman. You got a great center. I don't know.
I'm good on all the big men. We tried that big man shit. Lowry, Wendell. Let's go guard.
You hear me?
Kobe worked out.
Hear me? I done seen that shit. I'm already at the mindset where
Kobe definitely worked out. We got Zach and LaMelo in that backcourt. I'm rocking.
I might trade.
I was already in the mindset. We got the
coach.
Ooh, that's tough. I honestly don't know.
Like, what type of coach do they need?
They need. I think you
need
the type of coach who gonna tell you what you need to do. It actually is something of a player's coach. The players can't hate you like they do with Jim Boylan. Like that can't.
They hate it, bro. Like they can't hate him, bro. They can't.
One thing I know for sure though that I don't think we had since Phil is a coach with championship experience. Because that's gonna bring like, okay, he been there before. Like a coach that led 18.
Reds don't like that.
Ty
You
Lue,
don't like
What about Ty Lue?
Ty Lue can't coach. Y'all gonna find out if he get a job.
Who else got championship experience? Who else on the market?
You mean as a player?
I
No,
mean,
Jim said he would like a coach with
Nah, it's like a
championship
coach.
experience.
Like close
y'all
to.
talking about
He
firing
ain't
Doc.
gotta be the head chair, but like his right hand man from like a champ or got to the championship. He ain't got to win it, but like okay, he come in the first practice and everybody know like, hey, he been there for. Let's listen to like Borland and then the dude from Iowa. Like, why are they listening to him? Why are we finna listen to you, man? So bring somebody in like, hey, we gotta listen to this dude because he been up for.
They fired Fred Hoiberg and kept Jim Boylan and signed him to an extension. That was Fred Hoiberg's assistant coach. So what's
oh my God, man.
It don't make sense. Same philosophy.
But even like a player college coach type shit. They've been college like they've been coaching in the like a player has been coaching in college.
Let me throw a name out. Juwan Howard.
I was thinking that too. I don't know.
I'll take that.
About that
Yeah,
either,
yeah.
Chicago born and raised.
He got championship experience. He do got championship experience as a player. Also, I think as a coach, because he might have been on that Miami staff.
He was on that Miami team.
Being from Chicago would help too.
Yeah, that would help
Chicago from the land would help.
I like that.
That might be. That's an interesting option. That's an interesting option. I don't know how I feel about it.
The Bulls racist though, so
that's another thing. But he like
that's crazy though. You just how you doing? Just telling a black man what to do.
They never had a black coach. I got y'all.
Damn.
Yeah. No, wait.
Think about it.
I don't know.
Think about it.
Never had a black coach.
I gotta really think because if I'm thinking about like one of the coaches in like the 70s or something, but I don't know. But that's like the ABA days, so I don't even know if that counts.
That's crazy.
Since Michael Jordan came, and then the time after Mike.
No black coach. You're right.
No
black coach.
Wow.
In a predominantly black league.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
How common is that though? How common is that in the league in general though?
It's black.
It's enough now though.
No, I'm saying for like a franchise. I'm saying for like a franchise to not have a black coach for let's say the last 20 years, no black coaching.
If I think about it long enough, I can probably come up with 10, 15 teams.
And Bulls definitely one of them. That's crazy. I ain't thinking about that.
Yeah.
They just don't rock with
the color.
That's cool.
With the seasoning.
Cleveland at fifth. Cleveland got the fifth pick.
Cleveland.
Don't draft the point guard. I don't care what you do.
Trade it with Kevin Love and get some over there.
Nah.
Or trade it with Tristan Thompson. Shit.
If you can get a young guy, if you can get a young talented guy, yes. If you get somebody who middle aged, I don't want it. Just keep it. Keep the pick and draft like Topin, like Obi Topin or whatever.
I got y'all. I
got that. Trade K Love.
Trade the pick plus K Love to Portland for CJ McCollum.
Nah.
I'd rather trade one of them guards up there.
All right, to keep it though. Yeah, I feel better about it with that.
No, you can't trade.
You can't trade Dame.
No.
I'm saying if you trading CJ, you trading Dame because who is running mate gonna be after that? Who the fuck is he going to the playoffs with after that? How do you get to the playoffs now?
What you mean?
That's what they're there for is the playoffs.
Dame and K Love.
Dame, K Love, Nurk, Melo, and that fifth pick.
That depends on who failed there. Because, like, if Anthony Edwards failed,
I think
you think CJ bigger than what he really is.
If Anthony Edwards failed to that point, I think that could be a real.
Him and K Love, damn.
That might be a real trade scenario.
Him and K Love down on the same scale, but K Love.
And I'm adding people to the team.
That's also tough for them defensively though, because then you got Nurk and K Love as your back line.
Which has K Love and the sixth pick.
And that's
the fifth pick.
That's what I'm saying. K Love, Nurk, and then Hassan back there too.
Hassan ain't gonna be there.
Hassan ain't gonna be there next year. Big Tree, don't get out of there. That man, did y'all see what that man Nick said? He said Dame Tice better than Whiteside.
I'll take him over Whiteside. They on the same.
Whiteside averaged 16 and 14 this year. Led the league in blocks.
What impact?
Who over Whiteside?
He just stupid.
Daniel Tice on the
What
Celtics.
impact he have? What impact he have on the game?
He just stupid, bro. He could ball.
He could be stupid. You give me
That's what I'm
14
saying.
rebounds. You lead the league in blocks. Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Bro, a tree. The reason he get the block is he don't lead the paint.
Daniel Tice.
He damn don't lead the paint either though.
Yes, he do.
You ain't about to get me with that Daniel Tice shit. I'm not going, Nick.
All right, man.
You said that, I'm like, nah, that don't make sense. That don't
You
make sense.
definitely wasn't feeling it. You definitely wasn't
It's just
feeling
like, your IQ, it only can weigh so much if you don't got no talent. That's all.
Yeah.
Gotta
Bro,
have
play hard. Bro, play hard. Be smart.
Bro, play hard.
No, he's a really good backup five.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Hassan Whiteside could be a starter on the championship team.
If you get him the right coach, and I ain't got time to figure that out.
He's got to be on the championship team. Like if you put Hassan Whiteside on
Give me JaVale.
the White and JaVale combined, shit.
Give me JaVale. At least that bro. At least he can
You
move.
you take a JaVale over Whiteside too?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You just don't.
I hate how it's not even just that because JaVale be slow too. It's just it's the fact that he has zero mobility. Like his mobility, he a tree. He don't move.
He a tree.
Bro, do not move. He can't move his feet. That's why he get the block. He can't move his feet. And then he also dumb too, so he can't even compensate.
Damn.
At least he play dumb. I ain't gonna say he a dumb guy, but he play dumb. So he can't even compensate on the court.
It's
He's
like
leading the league in rebounds and blocks, though.
Because he don't move. The ball don't come to him. He put his hands up.
Nah, I ain't feeling that.
They say he got a 7'7" wingspan. That is ridiculous.
If you don't
There's a
lead the
lot of
paint, you
guys
got
that
a
don't
7'7"
move.
wingspan, you gonna get 10 rebounds.
He said he only that pay, you'll get 10 rebounds.
Steven Adams don't get 10 rebounds.
Oops.
He got about 10 exactly. Like 9.9, 10.1.
But dude, he got 14 though.
Steven Adams ain't dumb on the court. He got IQ on the court. I will take Steven Adams
He
all
don't
day.
need that paint. He ain't that smart.
Hey, he do struggle with that.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to cover before we get out of here for the week? Any predictions on what's gonna happen this week?
Well, I feel like most of the series first round is gonna be done, but when we come back, right?
Yeah,
Second
about
round's gonna be
probably.
started for every
Might be a
series.
game
Second round
7 or 2.
Might.
Nah. I ain't got
I'm
nothing.
telling.
Y'all want to talk about little football?
Y'all see that Eric Earl Thomas release?
Yeah. The Bears need to go pick him up. Shit.
Yeah.
If he,
For real.
I don't know.
But we
Honestly,
ain't.
I'm down for it. I need people. I need management to talk to him, make sure everything good, and you don't got like no Antonio Brown situation. I don't know why they got rid of him.
He beat up somebody in practice.
No, but apparently that was all. The reason why they let him go was because, and the reason why the fight occurred is because apparently everybody in the locker room hate him.
Damn.
So
Bring him in,
Bro,
shit.
if everybody in the locker room hates you, I ain't just
That sound
gonna
like
do
some
it for fun.
that sounds like some Jimmy Butler shit. So
Bro, let's see if we
It's
hate
It's
him.
the Ravens. This ain't no regular team. This the Ravens.
Let's see if we hate him.
They whole culture is people who's supposed to be tough and
they
accountable.
not winners though. They ain't proved they winners.
Oops.
And he is.
He about
I
that.
would consider.
That's all.
I just need to do my due diligence on that to make sure everything cool. Cause I'm not bringing the cancer into the locker room.
I hear you. But
We fake already got it.
go White Sox. I don't know if
You
y'all
see
know
him?
about that though. I don't know
Are
if
we
y'all know
winning the
about my team.
Chicago series? We playing the Cubs right now.
Just beat them actually. 2-1.
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
Hey,
baseball
man.
team.
I got one thing to say about that, man. Go Cubs, go.
Cut us off.
Go
All right, that's gonna
Cubs,
do it for
go.
episode 5. Any given Sunday. See y'all next week.
See you next week, fellas.
Everybody, what do you say?
Oh.